And the lack of democracy must be confronted with the democratic methods. And lack of freedom must be confronted by the idea of freedom before it would be possible to hasten the day journeying democracy and freedom. Sit down, please. Sit down, please. Thank you. President Rose, members of the faculty and administration, fellow alumni, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your gracious introduction, President Rose. It is a great honor for me to be invited to deliver the opening lecture at my alma mater, Cornell University. It has been a long and challenging journey with many bumps in the road. Yet my wife and I are indeed very happy to return to this beloved campus. This trip has allowed both of us to relive our dearest Cornell experiences, the long, exhausting evenings in the libraries, the soothing and reflective hours at church, the hurried shuttling between classrooms, the evening strolls hand in hand. So many memories of the past have come to mind, filling my heart with joy and gratitude. As I was about to board my plane to come here 2 days ago, some friends suggested that since I learned how to play golf at Cornell, I should take some time out and play a run or two with my friends here on this trip. These runs, they suggested, should be called the US Open. Open to李登輝. Open to李登輝. That is. I want to thank you, President Rose, for your hospitality and for your unflagging support of my visit here to my alma mater. I thank you, my fellow alumni, for your understanding and support as I undertake this important sentimental journey. I thank the many, many friends in the United States who have been so supportive of my visit to your great country again. And also want to thank you, the people of this academic community, my professors and classmates, for the deep and the lasting influence that Cornell University has had on my life. The support each of you has given means a great deal to me. I deem this invitation to attend the reunion at Cornell, not only a personal honor, but more significantly, an honor for the 21 million people in the Republic of China on Taiwan. In fact, this invitation constitutes recognition of their remarkable achievement in developing their nation over the past several decades. And it is the people of my nation that I most want to talk about on this occasion. My years at Cornell from 1965 to 1968 made an indelible impression on me. This was a time of social turbulence in the United States, with the civil rights movement and the Vietnam War protest. Yet, despite that turbulence, the American democratic system prevailed. It was also the time I first recognized that the full democracy could engender ultimately peaceful change. And the lack of democracy must be confronted with the democratic methods, and lack of freedom must be confronted by the idea of freedom before it would be possible to hasten the day journeying democracy and freedom. I returned to my homeland, determined to make my contribution toward achieving full democracy for our society. Ever since I became President of the Republic of China in 1988, I have sought to ascertain just what the people of my country want, and to be always guided by their wishes. Ancient China's book of history from over 2,000 years ago contains the phrase, "Whatever the people desire, the realm follows." My criterion for serving as a president is that I do it with the people in my heart. And it is obvious to me that most of all they want democracy and development. Democracy entails respect for individual freedom, social justice, and a sense of directly participating in the destiny of their nation. Economic development goes beyond attaining prosperity. It also involves equitable distribution of wealth. Today, we are entering a new post-Cold War era, where the world is full of many uncertainties. Communism is dead or lying. And the people of many nations are anxious to try new methods of governing their societies that will be better meet the basic needs every human has. There are many pitfalls in this search for a new rationale, and man must strive to make the right choices with all the wisdom and diligence he can command. President Havel of the Czech Republic said, "The salvation of this human world lies nowhere else but in the human heart." In my heart, I believe that the Taiwan experience has something unique to offer the world in this search for a new direction. This is not to say that our experience can be translated entirely to fit the situation faced by other nations. But I believe that without doubt, there are certain aspects of this experience that offer new hope for the new age. By the term Taiwan experience, I mean what the people of Taiwan have accumulated in the recent years through successful political reform and economic development. This experience has already gained widespread recognition by international society and is being taken by many developing nations as a model to emulate. Essentially, the Taiwan experience and the social transformation of my nation over the year, a transformation which I believe has profound implications for the future development of the Asian Pacific region and world peace. It is worth remembering what we in the Republic of China on Taiwan have had to work with in achieving all that we now have. A land area of only 14,000 square miles, slightly less than one-third the area of New York State, and a population of 21 million. My country's natural resources are meager, and its population density is high. However, its international trade totaled $108 billion in 1994, and its per capita income stands at $12,000. Its foreign exchange reserves now exceed $99 billion, more than those any other nations in the world, except Japan. The Taiwan experience bases peaceful political change on the foundation of stable and continuous economic development. Taiwan, under Presidents Chiang Kai-shek and Chiang Ching-kuo, experienced phenomenal economic growth. Currently, aside from economic development, Taiwan has been undergoing a peaceful political transformation to full democracy. For many developing nations, the process of moving to a democratic system has been marked by a coup d'etat or by the kind of political decay suggested by Professor Samuel P. Huntington. In short, it is not unusual for such a process of transformation to be accompanied by violence and chaos. However, the case of the Republic of China on Taiwan is a notable exception. Non-existent is a vicious cycle of expansive political participation, class confrontation, military coup, and political suppression, which have occurred in many developing countries. The process of reform in Taiwan is remarkably peaceful indeed, and as such is virtually unique. In addition to the economic miracle, we have achieved a political miracle, so to speak. The Taiwan experience has regional and international dimensions as well. In 1994, the indirect trade between Taiwan and mainland China reached $9.8 billion US. Taiwan's indirect investment in southern China, made through Hong Kong, amounted nearly $4 billion US, according to estimates from various quarters. One source indicates that the total investment of Taiwan in the whole mainland China has reached to $170 US. Taiwan's trade and investment has also been extended to members of the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, Vietnam, Russia, United States, and countries in Central America, Europe, and Africa. In addition to these direct investments, nearly 180,000 foreign workers, principally from the Southeast Asia, are now working in Taiwan. If each of them is by average the head of a family of 6, then it becomes possible that almost 1 million people living in Southeast Asia are at least indirectly supported by Taiwan. Although the Republic of China on Taiwan has been excluded from the United Nations, it has accelerated the formation of an international network with economic ties as a key link. Recently, it has been began to launch a project to build Taiwan into an Asian Pacific Regional Operations Center, aiming at further liberalization and globalization of our economy. I never allow myself to ever forget for a moment that Taiwan's achievement has been realized only through the painstaking effort and immense political wisdom of the people. However, success comes from the difficulty and the fruits of the Taiwan experience are all the sweeter today from recognition of the difficulty of the process. We, in the Republic of China on Taiwan, have found that peaceful transformation must take place gradually and with careful planning. 5 years ago, on my inauguration day, I pledged to initiate constitutional reform in the shortest possible period of time, with the legal framework that's set up. My goal was to provide the Chinese nation with a legal framework that is in accord with the times, and to establish a comprehensive model for democracy